good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing another video. Today, I want to bring you some more Power Morphicon guests that were just announced. As many people know, Power Morphicon is going to come up in August of this year, August 12th to the 14th to be exact, for those that are interested in going or haven't bought the tickets yet but want to go anyway. Tickets are still available, so definitely, if you're interested, look at go out of your way. But let's start off with our first our guest for the first part of May, this time around, this month, and I want to start off by going through them. So the first guest that was announced is Hilary Shepherd. For those that do not know who she is, she played Divatox during I believe it was the second half of the show. The second half of the show, and she also showed up in space, of course, during certain times, which is very cool. Of course, Hilary Shepherd is very well known. She posts a lot of stuff online, and she's very much so involved in the franchise, and she definitely likes to represent herself and go out there a lot. And you maybe would think to yourself, wait, two actors? Yes, originally there was another actress who played Divatox before Hilary Shepherd did, but Hilary Shepherd became the iconic one that the iconic Divatox that everyone knows, compared to the original one, which people don't dislike, but they prefer Hilary Shepherd over that one most of the time. So that's our first guest. Obviously a villain from Turbo, which is nice, of course. And our next guest is another guest from Turbo. Like I've said in the past, sometimes they like to do it where they have two actors from a certain season. This time it's Turbo that's getting two actors from their season. And this is a really cool one that a lot of people are going to be very excited to hear about. We are getting Ali Afshar. Now you may think to yourself, who is that? Ali Afshar is actually the voice actor. He's known for playing the Phantom Ranger. Yeah, the voice actor for the Phantom Ranger. Now, as many people know, the Phantom Ranger never removed his helmet. We never got to see his face. We never got any proof of what he looked like. And I'm sure plenty of people, because he's showing up, are gonna go out of their way to ask him right away, were you ever planned to show your face on the show, or did you know any information, or do you know if a certain actor was meant to return and be the representation of the Phantom Ranger? Because everyone always asks, who is under the mask? Who is that? And it's really cool to know that Ali Afshar is going to be showing up, because the Phantom Ranger is always the most mysterious character, and we already have 5 actors now because of those two from In Space. Obviously, both of those actors did show up in... No. What was I saying? In Space, we have 4 now, and Turbo, we have 5 now. That's right. 4 for In Space, 5 for Turbo, which is really good. Actually, no, what am I saying? It's not 4 for In Space. It's, no, it's 5. It's 5 and 5, I think. I think that sounds right. I think it's 5 and 5. Unless you include the voice actor for Ecliptor, which would make it 6 and 5. Interesting. I'm just like trying to go through in my head. Yeah, but he is definitely, but more likely, because we have a lot of Turbo actors, we probably are going to get an In Space panel. We probably are going to get a Turbo panel. Or we might get a mashup panel where they basically take the In Space and the Turbo seasons and have like a panel that goes together. Might be one, might be the other, might be both. We'll have to wait and see. But that's very cool. Ali Afshar is definitely someone that people are going to go out of their way to ask him that question, and everyone will be like wanting to hear his response, because I don't think he regularly shows up, and he's someone that people always are going to be like, have that question in their minds. So if you're interested in seeing the Phantom Ranger, here's your chance to see him and everything. Our next actor, which is very cool to see, is Alison McDaniels. And for those that are wondering who Alison McDaniels is, she played Lightspeed Pink, and her character was Dana, of course, and that's very cool. We have Rhett Fisher and Alison, which is Alison McDaniels, which is very nice. That means we have Pink and Titanium now confirmed for Lightspeed. Do I expect any more Lightspeed? Yes, I expect maybe one more, possibly more. Like, don't get me wrong. If they get more, great. But my guesses are the least we will get, because I want to say that, is probably Red Fisher, Alison McDaniels, and Sean C.W. Johnson. For those that are wondering who he is, he played the Red Lightspeed Ranger as Carter. So I have a pretty good feeling that we're going to see him at some point in the near future be announced, if not even the next time they announce actors. But yeah, no, that's very cool. She obviously showed up in Lightspeed. She showed up in Time Force for the crossover special. She showed up in the Legendary Battle for Super Megaforce as well. So we definitely have a bunch of... So that's a very cool thing, and that brings our Lightspeed cast up to 2 that are going to be showing up, which is nice. Our next actor is someone that's very cool to note. An actor people weren't sure if we were going to get any more from a season that people weren't sure if we were going to get more of actors from that season this time, but we are, and that is Chris Violet, which, for those that are wondering who he is, he played the SPD Blue Ranger, which is very cool, of course. It's nice to see him. A while ago, we got Monica May, I believe it was, I believe it was Monica May, who played Z, and this is obviously Sky. So Sky and Z are both showing up, which is very nice. So we have yellow and blue confirmed so far. I'm expecting Brandon McLaren to show up as well. For those who are wondering who he is, he played the red SPD Ranger. So that'd be cool as well, but nothing's absolute yet, but it'd be nice to see him as well. But it's nice to know we got 2 actors from SPD. Could we get more? Yes, but we'll have to wait and see. Our next actor is Azim, or I never know how to pronounce his name right or wrong, if I am or not, is Azim Rizik, who played the Megaforce / Super Megaforce. He played in both of those seasons. He played black in Megaforce and green in Super Megaforce. For those that do not know, they ended up having color swapping, so that's why that ended up happening, of course. But it's still nice to know that he's showing up. That means we have 3 actors from Megaforce / Super Megaforce. Obviously, we have Ciara, what do you call it? Christina and Azim, which is obviously pink, yellow, and black / green, obviously. So that's cool. Our last actor is someone that's very exciting. Many people are going to be very excited to know about. Is don't correct if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce all the Japanese names, but we are getting another Sentai actor who Sumo. I'm trying to say it. Sumo Kitagawa. And you may be wondering, who is that? Well, he has done a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go through it all because they have a whole thing for all this stuff. He is known for playing Kakuranger Black Ranger and also in Dairanger. And also Green Dairanger. I'm not sure if he was the actual actor, or if he was the suit actor, but what he's more known for is obviously his Godzilla films. For those of you I know, yes, he has been known for that for quite some time, and it's obviously a big deal. He ended up portraying King Ghidorah in Mothra 5 for those that know of Godzilla movies. I mean, they're cool movies. I've never really gotten the chance to really see any of them in any length or anything. But he's done that. But he's also, been suit actors in other shows as well. I mean, his first things were like he started off doing suit acting for Kenji Oba, who he was in Space Sheriff Gavin, and he was also in Battle Fever J. He was Battle Kanya, and also he was in Denzaman as Denji Blue, and he's also shown up in the Gokaiger special where they had the verses against the Space Sheriff, and then they ended up having both of those show up or whatever, even though it was the same exact person. They're all the same person, but they ended up having all 3 representations of him. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff, so it's very cool. And he's done a lot of suit acting for so many other seasons, and had several appearances in several seasons. Like, he was in Geki Ranger, he was in Go-Ranger, he was in Gokaiger, he was in Go Buster, he was in Kyuroger, he was in Tokuger, he was in Ninja. I mean, he's done a lot of suit acting. He's done a lot of stuff, and he's extremely well known and very important to the franchise. It's nice that we're getting someone from Kakuranger as well, because that means we have someone from Dairanger, Dairanger, and Kakuranger. That's pretty awesome. Could we get someone from O-Ranger by the time that the convention happens? Maybe, but I don't know yet. Very nice that we're getting a lot of actors. I know this was a longer video for these. That's because I'm trying to figure out things in my head as well. But it's very cool, obviously, since he's done a lot of suit acting, but he's known specifically for being in Dairanger and Kakuranger. And obviously, Dairanger brings it up to 2. Kakuranger, it's our first actor for Kakuranger. Could we see more? Yes. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, back during the last convention, we had 1 actor. We had Yuta, which was, the red June Ranger. But, he was Tyranno Ranger, which, that was it. But now we're getting, I think it's something along the lines of, 6 or so actors from Sentai. That's a big jump. 1 to 6? Yeah. So, I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. Please remember to leave a comment telling me what you guys think. Are you excited for these actors, or are you... Tell me all that below. Also, is there anyone else that hasn't been announced yet? A lot of people continuously say to me, Dino Thunder, Dino Thunder, Dino Thunder. Hear it, think it myself. Of course, I would love to see actors confirmed from Dino Thunder and Ninja Storm. Of course, those are 2 seasons that a lot of people really would love. Obviously, we've gotten Jorgito last time, who played, he played ninjas. He played the Navy Ninja Storm Ranger from the Thunder Rangers or whatever. But it'd be nice to see more. And we also got we're getting 2 actors from Dino Thunder, but people want the rest of the team from Dino Thunder, and people want the rest of the Ninja Storm team. So, those are 2 seasons that I definitely see a lot of. But I would love to know if you guys are also in that same boat, or if there are other characters that you guys are interested in. Also, of course, I'm going to say this again. I'm probably going to ask this in the comments as well. Are you guys planning on going? And if so, I would love to know, because maybe we can meet up or hang out or do something. And also, just in general, it's a fun experience, and it's definitely something to do. I've bought my ticket. I am going platinum. I bought my plane ticket. I'm dealing with hotel stuff now, which is kind of an interesting thing, but we'll work it out. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be all good, and I'm looking forward to the convention myself a lot. And it's getting closer and closer. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe again, and goodbye, guys. I'm Crazy Samurai 71, and goodbye again.